Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. I am here with a huge birthday book haul. I wanted to show you guys all of the books that I got for my birthday and I am so grateful. And I'm also just grateful to have made it to celebrate another birthday. I just turned 29. Well, 29 is one of those ages where you feel your age and you realize that getting older is actually something that's going to happen to you and not some far off distant thing that only happens to other people and you will forever stay young and aging will never happen to you, but then you're 29 and then you're 30 and then basically you're 40 and then you're 50. It's one of those ages where it makes you realize that time is actually going by quickly. And while getting older comes with a lot of complicated feelings, I'm just really grateful for the life I get to have. Let's get into this book haul. This was actually a gift from my mom. The Winter Garden by Kristen Hanna, and I am actually already reading this. As you can see, I have a bookmark in it. I think this is gonna be my top book of December. It is about sisterhood. It is set during the winter months. And the atmosphere of winter and the snow is so strong in this. It is the perfect book to read in the winter time, which you will see this appear in my winter TBR also. But really, it's about sisterhood. It's about the relationship between mother and daughter, and it's very emotional. My character dies pretty early on in this book. I also have it on my Kindle because I wanted to read it in bed without disturbing my boyfriend. I was reading it and literally tears were just streaking down my face, and I was only on page like 20. I'm like, what's gonna happen through the rest of this book? Kristen Hanna is known for her emotional writing and she's so talented at it. I also believe that book, I went to one of her author events and someone asked her what is her favorite book that she's ever written, and I think that she said it was The Winter Garden, even though it's not one of her most popular books. I also got Crescent City by Sarah J Maas. Crescent City is Sarah J Maas's only series that I have not read. And I've been putting it off since ACOTAR 6 is in the works and is coming to us sometime soon, that I need to catch up. And these books are thick and I have a lot of catching up to do before ACOTAR 6 is released. But I'm actually so excited that I get to dive into another Sarah J Maas series that I haven't read, and I just really don't know what to expect. I've heard a lot of mixed reviews about this series. And then I also got Kafka on the Shore by Haruki Murakami. I have only ever read Norwegian Wood, and I've heard really great things about this one. So this is about a teenage boy. I think it's supposed to be magical realism. Murakami unfolds readers in a world where cats talk, fish fall from the sky, and spirits slip out of their bodies to make love or commit murder. That sounds insane. I'm kind of here for it. Demon Copperhead. I've honestly just heard so much chatter about how incredible this book is, and I don't really know that much about it. I know it's a retelling or based on David Copperfield. Yes, it says many generations ago, Charles Dickens wrote David Copperfield from his experience as a survivor of institutional poverty and its damages to children in his society. It's the story of a young boy named Demon. He is raised by his mother in a single wide trailer. I cannot speak about how excited I am to read this. I feel like this is gonna transform my mind. The Beasting by Paul Murray. This is supposed to be a story about a family, and I've heard people rave about this book. Essentially, it is a family saga, and I absolutely love character-driven stories, so I feel like I'm just gonna eat this up. The Bone Season by Samantha Shannon. I actually don't know much about this book at all, but I do know the author's more popular series, The Priory of the Orange Tree, but I believe this was actually written before that series, and she has remastered it and kind of revised it because she wrote it when she was so young, and it's been republished. I'm excited to dive into this because I haven't seen anybody talking about it. And like I've said a billion times on this channel, I would love to read more books that I haven't seen overly talked about on the internet. And last but not least, we have Vicious by V.E. Schwab. I have been dying to get into this series. Some people have recommended this in their winter TBRs, not really sure why. Maybe they just read it during the winter. I do that sometimes, and then you just associate a book with a season because you read it during that season. It's a fantasy novel. I kind of want to go into it blindly because that's what people have been saying to do, so I'm not going to read the back to you or give you any synopsis, aside from just show you that I have this and that I will be reading it and reviewing it for you guys soon. But those are all the books that I was gifted for my birthday, and I'm so grateful. And I'm so grateful for you guys that have stuck around and watched my videos. If you haven't yet, be sure to subscribe, and I hope to see you guys in my next one. Bye!